All right. What's going on, everybody? CJ Williams here, Primetime Media. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this live. Got something really important to talk about, something I haven't talked about in a while, but it's still something I like to do. It's a big part of what I do. Um, Thank you for joining me on Facebook and um, what is this? YouTube. So PT Media on YouTube. If you're following on Facebook, you want to go to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, you want to go to Facebook. It's Primetime Media CLT on Facebook. And I'm not on Instagram Live, but I am quite active on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at CJ Film Me. See some of the stuff I do there. Some of the stuff I post quite frequently there. A lot of stuff you'll see here on the what is this Facebook. So what I want to talk about is retainer services, retainer packages, what they are, and what they can do for you and your business. I haven't talked about it in a while because I've been really busy, and what I'm finding is most of the clients I deal with are it's we still have like a retainer relationship. So over the course of this year, I have probably worked with 5 clients, and it's just repeat work that I do with them. We're not on any like retainer. It may not be every month, but we don't go more than 4 months without, and in some cases we don't go more than a month or 2 months without doing some work together. So that's kind of how I like to build relationships with people. So I get in, do some good work for people. They like it. I'm professional. That's number one on the list. Be professional. Be on time. Do good work, and then yeah, they call back, and then part of that is me. I'm not trying so much to get new clients, but just offering new services to existing clients and or past clients, people I've worked with before. Say, hey, listen, I got an idea. You know, I did this over here with this on my own. I'd like to try it with you. What do you think? In most cases, they'll be like, okay, let's do it. So that's that. But what a retainer is basically, in my case with video services, is basically for a monthly commitment. So it's a month over month agreement. So I would produce a certain amount of content or come out a certain amount of times to get some content, and that would be done on a monthly basis. And it's different. It can be different for every business. Some people might need a different amount of content than others. Obviously, everybody's business needs are different. Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different problems, and that's what this comes down to: solving the problem that you have in your business. So a retainer package, and we all know that a month is not enough in most cases, or not enough time to commit to solving a problem fully. Like it's going to take some time, so that's why retainer packages are great, and it allows you to kind of relax a little bit when it comes to creating content on your own because you have somebody taking care of it for you, and you know it's going to come on a monthly basis, and you know it's going to be done right. At least in my case. Um, so that's that. So we talk. So the way I do it here, um, and everybody's different. Some people will base their retainer packages on how much content you're getting out of it. They might say, hey, you're getting this many videos out of it every month. Some will base it on, and some try to figure out the amount of time that they put into, working with you. Some will say, hey, we're gonna come out and shoot, and we're gonna edit. This is 16 hours of work or whatever, and this is what you cost. If you wanted to come out another day, this is about this much. So, and that's kind of like how I do mine. Like I said, everybody's different. I'm gonna gauge mine on how many times I come out there and come out to visit someone, or how many times my team comes out to visit someone, and you know, from there we determine how much is editing, and then that will be how much it costs. So, like I said, it's different for everybody. Um, what's key with all of this though is having a plan. So that makes every visit worth it. You know, worth it. We get everything that we plan to get out of it because we have a plan going into it. So that's the number one thing. Number one thing I'm going to stress. And now that I have a team now, assistant, a project manager, social media manager, we can do that. We can put together that plan to make sure we execute on that. Makes it much easier for me, and definitely makes it a much better experience for you on that end. So um, so I guess a simple way to think about retainer packages. Of course, we know what it is. It's month over month. My team coming to you every month. But the biggest thing we're going to need with that, and it's going to be required of you, is access to you and your team. They have to know we're coming. So I would always suggest something like, make it a fun day, make it a team building day, make it a content day, content creation day, where everybody knows my team is coming and they know what we come to do. We come to capture video, we come to capture photo content. Make it one morning, one afternoon out of the month. Everybody knows what's going on, so they're able to be at their best, and we're able to come there and get done what we need to get done, so we can effectively, implement the strategy that we have for you. So, have it a day where we come there. It could be a day where we got these YouTube topics we want to cover. Let's come knock those out. And since we're going to have multiple cameras going on, we're able to capture other people doing other things and cutting the stuff up into social media content. So we got what we came there to get, the YouTube content, and we get all the other stuff, the photos. Got a new employee, let's get their headshots done, things like that. So we can handle all of that stuff for you. And now that we offer social media management, we can offer a more robust solution. So now when we come there and capture this stuff, guess what? We'll get it curated, we'll get it edited and posted. So you don't have to. No one on your team has to worry about this. They can focus on what they do to help grow the organization, the business, the company. So that's that. Like, retainer package is definitely something, because here it is. You're always going to need video, because you can't deny that how video is becoming too popular. If somebody who's posting pictures on a regular, it's probably because you don't have video, because you would post more video if you had it. So, and the video, it doesn't have to be flashy all the time. And I tell people, so use what you have when it comes to posting video and getting some video content out there. But even when I'm doing stuff for people, I like tell them, like, everything doesn't have to be all salesy. Buy now, book now, do all this stuff. We can just be subtle about it and just start like telling stories and things like that, because that's what keeps people coming. We want to make something shareable, and people aren't going to share, salesy stuff, because then they'll seem salesy. Like, let's make something people will share, something that tells a story, something that's, original, and informative. This is simple content. Doesn't have to be flashy. And here's another thing with a retainer package. So even at that content day or whatever, that team building day we're talking about, that day could be used to film your podcast. So you might say, hey, a podcast is what I want to get done during this time every month. So we film your podcast. We get the video we need. We got the audio. And like I said, since we offer social media management, or in this case, it would just be content distribution, we'll distribute that content on the podcast platforms. So you don't have to. And then we cut it up into however many social media clips we need to. It could be a 1,000 of them, and we'll get that stuff distributed for you as well. So that's a completely hands-off experience for you, so you can keep on going and getting the money. And this content is going to help you either way. So that's one way. Another way of looking at it, start to building your podcast and doing podcasts on a monthly basis, something that's going to be a great marketing tool for your business. And then, of course, this stuff can go on YouTube as well. But the moral of the story here is, for a good retainer package to work, access is going to be required. Like, my team got to be able to get to your team so we can capture this content. I suggest, hey, make it an event, make it a day. It's a great team building thing. And think about the morale of your team when they know you're actively taking the steps to help the company grow, to help the business grow. That's like their security right there. And they're going to enjoy doing that. I've been on shooting for people, and when their employees learn that their bosses, or that the leaders of the company are doing more on social media, they want to get involved more. So it's a great way to build the morale of your team. If it is low, if you need a boost, is getting them involved with creating the content for social media and all that stuff. So there you go. I didn't want to be long with this live session. So just want to talk about retainer packages and how they can be effective for you. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at CJFilmMe. If you're watching this live, if you happen to come across it on Facebook or YouTube, welcome. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and hope you will join us again. You can feel free to reach out to me. click on the links, go to the website, book a call, a 15-minute call. We could talk about talk about the problem that you're having, talk about how we're going to solve it with a good sound video marketing strategy. What we're going to take the video first approach. Unlike most people, most marketing companies, they still got to go out and hire somebody to do video because you're going to need video. So if you looking at a marketing company and they don't have video, they can't offer video, that's something they still going to have to invest in, or you're going to have to invest in. So why not start with video, you know, and go from there? Chances are the video is going to solve a lot of problems. So let's get started today. 15-minute call. We can talk about what you got going on and see how we can fix it. Me and my team come through, you know. Whoop, whoop. But that's all I got. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Next time.